Hey, it's Megan, and today I am outside working in the garden, pulling some weeds, and then I'm going to mulch all of this one side of the bed that has yet to be mulched. The kids are over here playing in their pool and just having some fun, so if you hear them, that's what they're doing. But I wanted to show you what I'm going to get ready to mulch. So here's this bed here. As you can see, the corn is growing really well. I came in and I think I pulled pretty much all of the weeds. But so all of this is carrots in this row. And then there's a couple rows of corn. I had planted a couple ears of corn, or a couple corn seeds, in the empty spaces of the bed. But they are coming in. You can see them kind of down here. They're a little bit smaller than some of them. But we'll see. You can see this asparagus. They're growing. I need to look at growing asparagus because honestly I don't know anything about it. I was really surprised when those sprouted. From what I've read, you know, asparagus takes a while to sprout. But I did leave, while I was pulling some weeds, I did leave this little guy because I'm pretty sure this is purslane. And purslane is edible. You can add it to your salads and things, or just pick it out of the garden and eat it. But I'm gonna let this grow and then I might just transplant it somewhere else in the garden. You can see that one lettuce is really tall. It's actually, I think, gonna be bolting. So I'm just gonna pick it and feed it to the chickens. It's been interesting. I've never grown lettuce before, so this is the first time I've ever grown it. I thought about cutting some of it back and just going ahead and picking some of it since it is starting to get warmer, and lettuce is more of a colder weather crop, and since we're in Indiana, it gets pretty hot here. Now, I'm mulching with straw. People mulch with different things. The purpose of mulching is to help keep moisture in your soil, and it also can deter weeds. Now, I use straw, so there are seeds in my straw, but it's not a big deal for me to sit here and pull weeds. I find it relaxing. There are different types of mulches that you can use. Like you can use straw like I do. You can use pine shavings. You can use actual mulch. It just depends on what people use and what you like to use. There's just a whole bunch of different ones. You can look into it if you want different ideas. I know a lady, she uses composted leaves, I believe, and it works fantastic in her garden. So everybody does different things when it comes to mulching. It's just pretty beneficial to your garden. here it is, all mulched. It only took me 1.5 flakes of that bale to do this little bit of mulching. Earlier when I was out in the garden, I was talking about mulching and different types of mulch. I am currently reading this book, and I'm amazed by the amount of information that is in this book, from your soil type to how to test your soil, to how to amend your soil, creating a compost, different types of compost, what to put in your compost, and then it goes into gardening, what you should plant where, and what does well with what plants, how to plant things, how to prune things, pests. It talks about pests and how to treat them, and then it goes into different vegetables, fruit varieties, just different things, good companions, pests and disease for that specific plant. So as I am sitting here reading this book, I just wanted to point out mulching. With mulching, there are 4 purposes to mulch. 1, to prevent evaporation of moisture, which is what I had mentioned out there. 2, to discourage weed growth. 3, to stop erosion. And then 4 would be to add matter to your soil. With your mulching, whatever you decide to use will break down and add fertilizing material to your soil. So this book talks about different types of things you could use for mulch. Pine needles, you can use grass clippings, you can use leaf mold. There's a YouTuber that I follow. I will put her link down below of her garden, and that's the method that they use, and their garden looks fantastic, and honestly it looks weed free. You could use compost, straw, hay, shredded bark, saw and wood shavings, cocoa shells. You could even use the black plastic, and you could use newspapers. So those are a couple of options you could use when it comes to mulching your garden or your flower bed. We just wanted to say thank you for watching our video today. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment underneath. If you have any gardening tips that you'd want to share, you can also leave that information as well. But thank you for joining us. Take care and God bless.
Bye. God bless.